We have found 3 shark's teeth, I believe, at Flag Pond. Yeah.
Were you surprised?
No, because I have been here before, so I have some at home from previous visits.
Ann Baines and her family decided to take in the sights at the Cove Point Lighthouse. From an elevated perch, they could see the Calvert Cliffs, the LNG gas facility, and life around the lighthouse. The Cove Point Lighthouse is just one of the focal points here in Calvert County. But this county has a lot of mysteries, intrigue, and of course, scandal. Meet Carole McCabe Booker. She's the author of a new book called Cove Point on the Chesapeake, The Beacon, the Bay, and the Dream.
Cove Point Lighthouse is on a sand spit that stretches out into the bay at its midpoint between Baltimore and Norfolk, just a few miles above the mouth of the Patuxent River and Drum Point.
There are several tales she tells. The rural nature of the county left it behind resort development of its northern neighbors. So one of the county's first Maryland senators saw it as an opportunity to sell the area to Washingtonians and use it as a vacation destination.
His name was Cook Webster, and he decided to build or develop a community along this cove right next to Cove Point, where the bay kind of comes in and it's 99% of the time tranquil. Now, in some of his ads, which were a quarter page in the Washington Post, he did fib a little bit, but they called it not false advertising, but puffery.
One of those lured by those ads was a former Russian princess who fled the Bolshevik Revolution and took up residence in the District of Columbia. The area reminded her of her childhood on the Black Sea.
Somehow she saw those ads or heard about those ads for this place, and she always remembered the Dasha she lived in outside of Moscow, and the starlings and the other birds and the peace and quiet of the countryside. She was looking for that here, and also a beach for her 2 sons.
One of the more intriguing tales told involves the black specks found in the sand. A dubious speculator claimed the specks were titanium and sold securities in anticipation of a financial windfall.
It turned out to be a complete sham or scam. Take your pick. There was no titanium there whatsoever. There's more titanium, I like to tell people, in my 2 hips than they ever found on that beach.
Calvert County has survived all of this and continues to be one of Maryland's hidden gems. In Cove Point, I'm Charles Robinson for State Circle.